Let's continue playing Advance Wars. When we last left off, we're about to enter Yellow Comet territory, and not Green Earth as I originally thought we were. Like a plague, here comes the Orange Star Army. Not content with their own lands, they've come to steal mine. Never, I say, never. Kanbei's Imperial forces shall drive them back. I don't know what's going on, but I'll give my best. Now, we have options here. Because of Kanbei's strength and defense advantage, he has about 120% boost to attack and defense. Max is the best option for direct combat with him. He's actually stronger than him slightly. It's defensively he's got the weakness. Sammy obviously has slightly weakened troops, most of them anyway. So therefore we're going with Andy, because we're going to need our indirect fire units to win this. Also, we have to win this within a set number of turns in order to unlock the 3 additional secret missions. Oh no, I was planning on passing the Yellow Comet, but Kanbei's Imperial forces spotted us before we even crossed the border. Kanbei's Imperial forces? They're supposed to be the best trained troops around. High equipment costs and salaries make them hard to maintain. Best trained, huh? This should be fun. I don't think you have any energy left over for fun, Andy. Come on, show me what you can do. Right. So first things first, we have to basically take out these. That's objective 1 here. The problem is doing it without getting our entire army crushed. So let's just experimentally 75%, yeah. Darn Kanbei's defense advantage. Right, that takes that down to 2. But the same thing here, they'll go down to... That will drop them down to 3. Right. So what to do then? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the counter-strike here, I think. If I go and have you... What's your range like? You can attack, counter. Because I don't want to lose my tanks at this early stage. And I'm much happier defending behind here than I am, say, going and advancing. So next thing we're going to do is run that up there. That could be very important in the future, actually, so we'll leave that. We're just going to sit tight, hold defense, and see what happens. Yeah, Rocket v Rocket Wars. He has a 3-size rocket and will do 3 damage. Yeah, that one will repair itself, thankfully, so I should really put the other one on the... Ah well. It was a fort, I should have made it. And look, he's actually attacking our mid-tanks with normal tanks and not having a bad exchange of it. Oh dear, I actually didn't put the... Oh well, that's fine. It should be fairly isolated, that one, actually. It's those mid-tanks coming next turn that I'm actually concerned about. Right. So, let's have a look at how things stack up then. We can do 40% damage with that and 50% damage with this, so that will be enough to kill this. And 40% there. Okay, we've left our mech a bit exposed there. It will probably get attacked, but hopefully not too bad. I might now have to swap these out. You need to get repaired. You're probably going to have to go there. But what we'll do with you is get rid of those rockets. We do not want him going off and repairing those. Yeah, that's the better option. It may seem a bit cowardly, but this is the only... This guy's a lot stronger than us. Yeah. Because what I'm thinking about is punching a hole through the top side of their army. That's not strong enough. Not strong enough at all. So if I move my mid-tank back to a useful enough position, there, where it can actually repair and do things, I've then got you I can move back and sit there with. You and you there. And I've still got you available. Yeah, we're going with that one. Champion's Imperial Forces show the meaning of true power. Morale boost. So he has an attack, and I think it's a defense boost as well, actually, for the next turn. So he's going to be ridiculously difficult to shift now. Yeah, a mech attack at 7 doing only 2. His defense has gone well up. Okay, I think that's going to exhaust our mech unit. No, in fact, that's going to wipe out our mech unit. Thankfully, this attack's not going to have as much punch behind it. There we go. They are the worry. I've got to now try and deal with all of them. On the plus side, we have a power boost as well. Right. So, first objective, do as much damage to the mid-tanks as we can get away with. That knocks you down to 7. It might be worth focusing and killing one of these outright, actually. And then trying to hold on for the next turn. Part of the difficulty is I want to deal with that. I want to try and kill this artillery off, strangely. Now, what we will do at least is punch our way out here. Now down to 1. Unfortunately, I can't move out from there, so unless I decide to go kill that off. Well, at most, that artillery is doing... No, I need to deal with it. I can't just leave it there. As much as I'd like to go and hurt that mid-tank, we got our own mid-tank to worry about. And what I'm actually going to do for defensive reasons is go and attack his undamaged one. So he's now got a lot of weakened tank units around. I'll shuffle you up, and everybody else is going to sit quietly, I think. Day 3's done. Now we don't want him taking that territory yet, really, but let's see, how much is a 5 artillery going to do to our mid-tank? 2 damage. Okay, that's survivable. And he's fusing up at this stage, so here we go. Now we got an option. Now we got an opening, actually. And my phone's going off too much. One minor interruption later, we can now consider our plans. And our plans are many. What I'm currently considering is doing a lot more damage to that mid-tank, making them merge. Actually, I don't think I can do enough to the mid-tank this turn, actually. 40% though is not a bad change there. So that gives him 9 total mid-tank. And total mid-tank is an important number to know. Now, next thing I might be doing is neutralizing that tank. So why are we weakening his forces as opposed to killing them? Well, it's because of this APC, and I want to actually try and run it to their headquarters in the next turn. So, what I might be doing, if I can, if I was so inclined, is go out there. You are not having that city. Infantry are obviously no match for a tank, even with Kanbei's strength bonuses, and that's out of range there. So I don't need to worry about that unit at this stage. What I might have to worry about is that one. Alright, here we go. So we are going to break out here, partially at least. How much do we do? We take it down to 3. Don't think that's enough. See, I need to get rid of that artillery, ideally. That's what I was sort of looking towards, because I can go in with the mid... I could blow this unit up, and then have nothing really to cover... I've got an infantry, I suppose, to cover. It won't last, but I've got it. Alright, fine. We're getting rid of that artillery. A little bit of a risk, because he does have the mid-tanks to actually kill us off from that, but... If that comes to that, he's got the mech unit to go and finish this tank unit off, so... Alright, paper shield, go. Oh, don't fire on that, that would be absolutely ridiculous. Next up, 60% damage onto this mech unit. Right, now I'm considering my jump. So at best, he can throw 2 points of tank and 3 points of mid-tank against the APC. Will it survive? That is the question. I've got another feeling it will for now, so I'm going to just supply drop here. Well out of way, well out of the way. And look, I even managed to keep my rocket units safe. There we go. Mid-tank attacks infantry. That will survive that. They don't do that attacking infantry, strangely. Yeah, that exchange was always going to go against us, but yeah, we'll be okay with that. And he is definitely reshuffling for defense. Right, next objective. Punch our way through. I'm kind of thinking it is 8 turns, but I'm not certain at this point anymore. Right. So there's no point in dropping him off yet, because that's not far enough. Next, we need to go... kill off the mid-tank. Alright, with that gone, I can then go try to kill off you. I might still manage a wipeout actually here if I'm quick enough. Yeah, so I'm going to attack with you, 32. Alright, we're going to just throw mid-tank against you just to, so you don't take the city and start healing. Because that could be a problem. You are going to do 2% damage if you attack that mid-tank. You are going to do no % damage. That is clearly a better number. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. It sometimes is with ridiculously low percentage units because sometimes, yeah, it works. Alright, we will attack your mech unit and come off worse on the attack. Oh, Kanbei's units are ridiculous. He's the only person that in a straight up match you can come off worse attacking. Right, the only thing you can realistically hit that with now is your 1 strength mid-tank. So what I'm going to do here is just guarantee that you don't take that. And then I will move to turn 6, which 4 units left. I can wipe you out. I don't have to run you to victory, actually, looking at this. I've got you regardless of where you move in 6 turns. Is that far enough, actually? I've got you as long as this kills. There we go. Phew, I don't know, trying to steal my 6-turn victory. Well, indirect fire it is. If I do not get the speed bonus for this one, I don't know. Missiles over there. Rockets rather, they're not missiles. And finally up here, mid-tank versus mech. Wipeout. Preposterous. So many of Kanbei's forces defeated in such a short time. Withdraw. Wow, they were good. That they were. S rank. Oh yes. Yeah, it was very tempting to attack against Kanbei, but if you can, don't. Indirect fire is your friend against units that are much, much stronger than yours in straight-up matches. So next time we go on to the next Kanbei mission, and I think we have to do that in 8 days to get the additional ones. We'll see though. So that's next time. Until then.